All right, the older the berry, the more juice America is squeezing. I be having too much time on my hands sometimes. Sometimes I just have too much time on my hands. I just be coming up with stuff. It makes... Y'all know the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's where I got it from. But here was something I saw. I was reading, doing some homework today, and I saw that people are working more into older age. The S&P has about 1.6 of its board members are at least the age of 80 years old, and over 80 years is 1.3%. Labor stats show that the workforce of 75 years and older will climb by 11.7% by 2030. Mind you, a couple weeks ago, what we talked about the Social Security. We talked about that, right? So I want y'all to understand that they're how do I want to say this? They're going to implement some things. Remember we talked about them pushing that retirement age. We talked about them pushing that retirement age. And I think they are putting us on. America doesn't never do anything abruptly. It's always like premeditated. And so I think it will be a situation where people will just start. It's going to be a new norm where people work into their 70s and 75 and 80s. And then what happens when the American dream goes to 75 and 80? And essentially it just told you got to work the rest of your life. You feel me? And so because we know that, because we know the debt is keep climbing, because we understand that America is going to keep spending money, if we don't take our financial likelihood in our hands, if we don't become solely responsible for our finances, then you will be 80 years old working. Now, when I talk about the older, more seasoned generations, they didn't have access to the information we had. They didn't have access to that. The bad part about that is we have access to it, but not only do we have access to the information, but then artificial intelligence is going to take another 3/4 of the jobs. And people keep saying, well, artificial intelligence is not going to take no jobs. Yes, it is. It's going to create jobs for the people that's highly intelligent. It's going to take jobs. It's going to produce jobs for, our kids. But our kids now got to be able to do what? Get the education and be able to use the artificial intelligence, which is probably going to mean college and computer programming, right? But what happens to the people? Because most Americans, 60% of Americans work service jobs. 60% of Americans work service jobs. Let's go a little further. Right there. Right here. Right? So once you get past the professional male and female, look, management and business and financial, and then service and sales. So I kind of put them together, right? Management, businesses. So watch this. I think management is still in the services because you got to manage the service. I look at it. But watch this, y'all. Like, what happens when the people who got the service jobs, watch this, transportation and moving. Watch this. Transportation and moving. We got autonomous driving. I just saw on YouTube the lady, I forgot where she was at. She got in the taxi or the Uber. She was like, bet, I'm here. I'm like, bro, ain't no way in the world I'm getting in an Uber that ain't got no human being in there driving. What if that thing go haywire while I'm in the back? Man, you crazy. You know what's going to happen. Then they're going to get in the thing where they got the thing in front where you can't get in front. In case of emergency, they ain't got no emergency switch in the back. None of that. Man, I'm not doing that. So watch this. Production. Only thing that might be safe is construction. Because when I did ironwork, you don't think? But who going to build it? You still need the ironworkers to build it, to weld it. What, you going to put a machine up there to weld it? You can't do that. I don't think they could do that yet. I ain't gonna say what they can't do. America crazy. Right? Farming and fishing, installation, maintenance, and repair, these going. Production, all right. Transportation, going. Office and administrative support, that's people using VAs right now. That's going. Sales and services, going. Service, I'm just saying. That's saying. So, I don't know, y'all. Watch this. Current employment status for ages 80 years and older in the workforce. Full-time, over 300,000. Part-time, right under the unemployed. So it is a norm in America for people to get in old age and not retire. But why can't people get to their older ages and not retire? Because they believed in the American system and the American dream that's failed. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not complaining about living in America because in America is all I know. But what I will say is, if you don't understand how to evolve and if you can't take control of your financial future, then America does not care about you. Let's go a little further. What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like, you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through to take you from panic to encouragement. There's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wall Street Trapper. See you in the trap. All right, Ukraine money. The Pentagon accounting error provided an extra $6.2 billion in military aid for Ukraine. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell all these people keep giving Ukraine money. Let's go a little further. How the hell these are the countries that are sending the most military aid to Ukraine? How the hell America is at the top of the list? Countries with the most pledged military aid in Ukraine from January 2022 to January 15, 2023 in billions. Bro, how is we spending the most money? Bruh. So what I understand is, how do we print money for this? Now, I'm going to be real with you. I don't mind helping a brother out. A friend of mine came to me the other day and said, hey, bruh, my homie about to come home from jail. Shout out to my homie, man. My homie about to come home from jail. 23 years. You feel me? My homie about to come home from jail in 6 weeks. So he was like, bruh, I know you in the A, but I've been josing him the whole jose. I've been josing him the whole jose. Been hitting him. We was in the pen together. Met at 18. Some of y'all was on a live when I talked to him on the phone the other day. And I said, he said, bro, like, my sister and them in a jam. My mama passed away, bro. You know that. He was like, man, I gotta go to a shelter. So I said, man, you ain't going to no damn shelter, dog. You tripping. So I got on the phone. I called a couple people I knew in New Orleans. I was like, yo, bro, you got a rental property. You got something, bro. I'm gonna pay for it. We're gonna put it in his name. You know, you my people. I'm gonna put it in his name. We're gonna make sure he good, bro. I'm gonna pay it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay his rent. I'm gonna pay his light. I'm gonna pay his gas. I'm gonna make sure he good, bro. And, you know, we trying to work that out. I don't mind helping a brother out. I don't mind helping a homie out. Bro, we've been helping these people out for a long time. There must be some type of aid. We almost about to fumble our own debt. We had to restructure our own debt in America. But we gotta. I don't understand. Like, we had to restructure our own America. Like, we had a debt ceiling threat not too long ago. we had our own debt ceiling threat just to July. It's July. Make me understand. Make me understand how we giving these people the most money. You knew we had a debt ceiling threat last year. You knew this was coming. So how we still sending them the most money? I don't understand. Maybe I'm just a dumbass American. I don't know, man. Let's go further, man. All right, the economy and the stock market are first cousins, man. So watch this. Despite failing banks, so most people think that the stock market and the economy are one and the same. And I always say they not one and the same, but they definitely first cousins. George, what we is? We what? Like second cousins? Something like that? Like my mama is your first cousin. Yeah. Because my grandmother and your mama were sisters, right? My grandma, your auntie. So we like second cousins, right? Huh? Yeah. Like my grandmother and his mama were sisters. So him and my mom are first cousins. So he like my second cousin. But we grew up like brothers. So the stock market is like that. The stock market is not the first brother to the economy, but they like first cousins, right? So watch this. Because the stock market can sometimes do otherwise what the economy showing us, right? So we watch banks fail. We watch a Russian war. We watch China and America. We watch China gang up with other people, even though their economy not even booming like it's supposed to be. But we watch, you know what's crazy about that? That's crazy. Like your house ain't all the way right, but you like, yo, we got to knock them off. So, let's all us come together. That's all us come together. See, that's like second and D, third and Galvez, trying to get together to say, go with the Calio, and we got to go at the no here. We ain't got your house in order yet, but we So we watch China, we watch banks fail, we watch the war in Russia, we watch China tensions, we watch inflation, U.S. debt, all running at an all-time. All these things are going crazy. But yet and still, the NASDAQ, the QQQ, is up 37% year to date. The Vanguard Growth, VUG, is up 30% year to date. The Vanguard Tech, VGT, is up 35% year to date. Here's what I want you to understand. For a lot of my people, so every Thursday in Trappers Anonymous, we have what's called ETF Thursday. So I owe them a Moat Monday. I owe them a Ticker Symbol Tuesday. Every week we put Moat Monday, Ticker Tuesday, ETF Thursday, Drip Friday, Live from the Kitchen on Sunday. Every week we do that. Then we do just discussions. I want y'all to understand that it is okay to invest in ETFs, y'all. Like if you are new to the game, like finding an industry or a sector that you like and investing in that ETF is such a good way to make money. One of the things I did was I bought IHI, which is a medical device ETF. I bought that ETF so I can learn about medical stocks. So investing in ETFs can be a great asset to you on your journey to building wealth. And watch this, these ETFs still outperform the stock market.